Imagine building a truly profitable business entirely by yourself, a business leveraging the subtle yet incredible power of AI. Not just the hype we hear all the time, but a proven system. Today, we're going to dive into how one person did precisely that, turning a simple, focused idea into, well, substantial, sustainable income. It's a fascinating blueprint for modern entrepreneurship, I think.
Welcome to the deep dive. And yeah, that blueprint is exactly what we're unpacking today. This isn't just theory. We're talking real methods, specific tools, and the exact workflows that made it happen. We'll explore 5 crucial steps from finding your unique niche all the way to strategically scaling your profits, all amplified by AI. Think print-on-demand clothing for specific dog breeds. That's kind of our anchor example. Let's really get into this.
All right, let's begin this exploration. The first critical step we've learned it isn't just copying someone else's success. It's about identifying an unmet need, a void, what in essence is a gap in the market when you're thinking about this kind of one-person AI business.
Exactly. I mean, if you're selling the exact same thing as some top-rated store, well, who wins there? It's tough. Finding a gap means seeing what people really want, but maybe isn't quite there yet. Or maybe it's there, but it could be done significantly better. It's about spotting that subtle frustration people might have.
We found a brilliant example of this. Someone browsing through Etsy, just the sea of general dog-themed shirts, right?
Wow.
But a striking absence of designs for specific breeds, like Huskies or German Shepherds. That was the gap. Really specific, almost invisible, but definitely an unmet need waiting.
And here's where AI flips the script a bit. It's not just a generic suggestion box. Forget asking ChatGPT for business ideas. That's too broad. You need to guide it, make it ask you the right questions. To tap into your unique spot where your knowledge meets an unmet need, it kind of reframes market research from what's out there to what unique problem am I best suited to actually solve.
hmm There was one powerful prompt we saw used that really stands out. Act as a market research analyst. Your task is to help me find a potential business idea by asking me a series of questions. Focus on helping me identify products, services, or content that I or people I know want, but which don't currently exist or aren't very good. Please start with the first question. It sort of nudges you towards self-discovery, but guided by the AI. Feels less like an interview, more like a gentle push down a path that's unique to you.
Yeah, this makes it dig deep. You give an answer, the AI follows up. More specific questions. It's like, I don't know, a good therapist for your business ideas, leading you to genuinely unique concepts. And you can even tweak it. Ask it to analyze frustrations your friends or family have mentioned. That makes the problem even more personal, more real. That's where the best ideas often hide, I think.
We found some really compelling real-world examples of this, like someone created really lively accounting software tutorials because all the others were just incredibly dry, almost painful to watch. Another group realized, hey, there aren't any simple kids books that explain AI in a fun way. And then there was that clothing line specifically for pickleball players, designed for how they actually move, the culture, not just generic sportswear. The insight seems to be AI helps you find problems you are uniquely set up to solve.
Right. The key, truly, is picking a problem you get.
Yeah.
Like you understand it inside and out.
Yeah.
And you feel confident you can solve it better than anyone else out there. That's not just, feel-good advice. That's your actual competitive edge.
So how does this method, finding that very specific market gap, how does it inherently protect you from just blending in with everyone else?
Well, it guides you to solve unique problems from your unique angle. That sets you apart naturally. Okay, so once you've found that sweet spot, that unique gap, the next big step is building your AI workflow. Think of it like setting up a digital assembly line. Each AI tool has a very specific job in the process, like stacking Lego blocks, but for data and creativity.
Right. It's a series of specialized tools, each doing its own task, working together smoothly towards that final goal. We saw a really excellent example for that print-on-demand clothing store we mentioned.
Yeah, that dog breed store. The workflow was pretty slick, actually. They used ChatGPT for slogan ideas, getting all those clever breed-specific taglines. Then Midjourney stepped in for the images, creating those high-quality, consistent illustrations of the dogs. Canva was used for putting it all together on the product mock-ups, the final design combination, and then platforms like Printify or Printful handled the actual making and selling, linked straight to Etsy. A surprisingly smooth pipeline, really, from just an idea right into the marketplace.
Or think about that children's AI book idea. They used Claude for the story writing part, making sure it was age-appropriate, engaging, kept a consistent voice. Leonardo AI for the illustrations, bringing the characters and ideas to life visually. Then Canva, or maybe Adobe InDesign for the layout, giving it that professional book look and feel. And finally, Amazon KDP for publishing and getting it out there. Each tool playing its own distinct, vital role, optimizing for speed, but also quality.
So how do you actually build any workflow like this? Well, first step is clarity. Clearly explain your business idea to an AI like ChatGPT. Be really precise about what you're trying to make, the end result. Then just ask it. Ask it to create a step-by-step workflow for you. Map out the path.
Okay, but here's the crucial part, and it's something I still wrestle with myself sometimes. It's this thing called prompt drift, where the AI's answers kind of slowly edge away from what you first ask. So you can't just blindly trust the AI's first tool suggestions. That's where smart tool selection comes in. That human judgment is essential.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so just taking ChatGPT's generic tool ideas, use something like Perplexity. It's an AI-powered search engine. It pulls info from all over the web. You could ask it something like, what are the best AI image generators for cartoon-style illustrations for a children's book in 2024, according to discussions on Reddit? See, that taps right into real user experiences, current recommendations, gives you an edge.
And if you're watching the budget, you can get super specific with Perplexity too. Maybe ask, find the best AI tools for creating social media posts. I need options that are either totally free or have a free trial without needing a credit card. You'll get much more targeted, cost-effective suggestions. Help stretch those early dollars.
Yeah, and a pro tip here. Most paid AI tools actually have free trials or free versions with fewer features. Definitely take advantage of that. Test out a few options for each step in your workflow. Find your best fit, the ones that really click for you and your specific needs. Feel intuitive.
How do you make sure the AI-suggested tools are genuinely the best fit for your unique business needs, not just generic picks?
You cross-reference. Check AI suggestions against real user reviews and match them to your budget and needs.
Okay, so your product's ready. Getting eyeballs on it is obviously key. But yeah, traditional paid ads can burn through your budget so fast. This is where leveraging existing platforms, the ones with built-in audiences, really makes sense.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. Forget paying for ads at the start. Use the sites that already have millions of people visiting every day actively looking for stuff, like Etsy for products, Amazon KDP for books, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts for short videos, Pinterest for blog traffic, YouTube for longer stuff. These platforms are just massive pools of potential customers.
The real magic here, it seems, is understanding and then working with the platform's AI algorithm. It's constantly learning what users like and then showing them relevant content. It's this powerful force, almost like a helpful gatekeeper if you learn how to speak its language.
Right, like TikTok's For You page, figuring out you like cooking videos and showing you more. Or Etsy, personalizing product recommendations based on what you've looked at. Whoa! Imagine scaling that intelligence. 1 billion queries, showing each person exactly what they want right then. That's the kind of power we're tapping into here, making these platforms work for you, like a digital magnet pulling customers in.
So your job really becomes creating content or products that these algorithms like, that they want to promote. It's about feeding them the right signals, providing what their users are looking for, maybe even before they type it in.
We actually found an exact Etsy optimization workflow that got some of their first sales in just 2 weeks. It's this precise 3-tool approach. First up, keyword research with Perplexity. You'd prompt it something like, act as an Etsy SEO expert. What are the top 10 long-tail keywords for a handmade ceramic mug with a minimalist cat design? Analyze top listings and give me a report. Long-tail keywords, just quickly, are those super specific phrases people search for, right? Like minimalist cat design, handmade ceramic mug instead of just cat mug. They target people who are really ready to buy. Then, download that report.
Okay, next step. Content creation with ChatGPT. You upload the report you just got from Perplexity, then prompt ChatGPT. Using this keyword report, write 5 different product titles and a 200-word product description for my handmade ceramic mug with a minimalist cat design. Include keywords naturally. Also suggest 13 relevant tags.
So this takes the strategic data and turns it into the first draft of your listing. And the final touch, natural writing with Claude. You copy ChatGPT's text, which might be a bit, technical or keyword stuffed. Then prompt Claude. Here's a description and some titles from an AI. Rewrite them to sound more human, warm, persuasive. Focus on telling a story, connecting with a cat lover. Keep the keywords, but make it flow naturally. This adds that crucial emotional connection, makes it sound like a real person wrote it.
And this specific 3-tool process, Perplexity for the deep research, ChatGPT for the optimized structure, and Claude for that natural human touch that got the creator their first 2 Etsy sales within just 2 weeks. That's real results driven by a smart, repeatable system.
And you can adapt this, create similar custom workflows for other platforms too. Just ask ChatGPT. Create a custom AI optimization workflow for YouTube Shorts. Cover ideas, scripts, titles, descriptions. Then, same process. Use Perplexity to find the best, most current tools for that specific workflow. It's flexible.
What's the biggest mistake people tend to make when they try to leverage these powerful algorithms for free traffic?
They often don't tailor their approach. They just copy generic advice instead of understanding each platform's specific algorithm. Branding.
Right.
It makes such a difference, right, between looking like, well, an amateur just starting out versus a polished, trustworthy professional. And AI, maybe surprisingly, can really help you build that memorable identity effectively. Build trust from day one.
Yeah, we looked into a really effective three-tool system for this, and the first one is described as essential. Like, it cannot be replaced for branding tasks, especially if you're flying solo.
Yeah, it's Canva.
Okay.
It really is essential. Why? Because it has pre-made, perfectly sized templates for basically every major platform. YouTube, Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Plus, it has AI design suggestions built in and this massive library of graphics, fonts. And they offer a pretty generous 30-day free trial of their pro version. Fantastic for getting started without spending up front. It's almost like having a mini graphic design team right in your browser.
Right, you just pick your platform, say, an Etsy shop banner, browse templates, pick a base design that fits your vibe, then customize the colors, text, images to match your brand. It's super intuitive, helps you keep everything looking consistent across all your channels.
Okay, then we have flexible tool number 1, brand name creation. Any good AI assistant works well here. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, they're all great at this. Excellent for brainstorming catchy business names, taglines, even developing that core brand messaging that connects with your audience.
Yeah, you could prompt something like, generate 10 memorable and available domain names for a print-on-demand store selling breed-specific dog clothing. Make them playful and easy to remember. Or write 5 short, catchy taglines for a business selling educational AI books for kids. Spark curiosity, build trust. It's about finding that perfect, concise way to express what you do.
And flexible tool number 2, this one's optional, is for custom graphics or a unique logo. AI image generators. For a paid option, Midjourney is a favorite for a lot of people, known for high-quality, consistent, professional results. For a really solid free option, Leonardo AI is up there. It gives you a daily allowance of credits, which is great for starting out. It's honestly amazing what you can create with these tools now.
You can also use AI for image editing too, right? With ChatGPT, you can upload an image and just describe the changes you want for simple text-based edits. It's kind of like magic. Canva offers more hands-on editing, but with AI boosts like background removal or color adjustments. Gives you more fine-tuned control.
And the pro tip here is really smart, I think. Start with Canva templates and the free tools. Only think about upgrading to paid options after you're making consistent sales. That way your investment actually comes from revenue, not just hoping it'll pay off.
What's the one branding mistake that AI just can't fix no matter how good the tools are?
It can't invent clarity. If your core business message or identity is fuzzy, AI can't fix that fundamental lack of direction.
We often think of AI for simple tasks, maybe repetitive stuff. But its real power, as we discovered, is in high-level business analysis. Thinking of AI in this context almost like your personal chief financial officer, your CFO, giving you that executive-level insight even as a one-person shop.
Yeah, this system really comes alive once you have some data to work with. You need at least a few weeks of activity, sales data. Then you can start spotting real growth opportunities, making decisions based on data, not just gut feeling. It's that shift from intuition to informed strategy.
The full analytics workflow uses 3 really powerful tools working together. First is Tool 1, Zebra AI. This one is all about data visualization. You upload your business, data, sales figures, website stats, whatever you have, and it automatically generates easy-to-understand graphs. Helps you visually spot trends and patterns instantly. It just makes the numbers make sense quickly.
Then you move to Tool 2. ChatGPT with advanced data analysis mode. If you have ChatGPT Plus or even with the free tier for basic file uploads, this mode turns ChatGPT into a serious data analyst. It uses deeper algorithms for spotting patterns, statistical analysis. It generates these detailed CFO-style business reports, usually in just about 2 or 3 minutes. It's a pretty remarkable analytical engine, like having a digital consultant on call.
So you upload your data, maybe some questions that came up when you looked at the Zebra AI graphs, and then ask for a detailed report. Something like, attached is my Etsy sales CSV for the last 3 months. Act as a business analyst, analyze this and report on 1, top 3 best-selling products, 2, bottom 3 worst-selling, 3, any sales trends. 4, 3 actionable recommendations to boost my overall profit.
Okay, and then the final piece. This is the one that really caught my eye, kind of a game changer. Tool 3, Google Notebook LM. You upload that detailed report from ChatGPT into Notebook LM. This tool is cool because it turns complex data into simple learning aids. It can even create visual mind maps of the insights. But here's the really wild part.
It generates AI podcast discussions about your data. You can literally put on headphones and listen to 2 AI hosts discuss your business insights while you're commuting, working out, doing chores, whatever. It's like having a personalized business briefing in your ears.
Yeah, we even saw an example snippet from one of these AI discussions. Based on the report, there's a notable point about November and December sales. The first recommendation is to start earlier. Data shows strong sales volume late in the year, so shift your first holiday listings to mid-October. Gives you a crucial window to test creatives while ad costs are lower. Imagine hearing that kind of specific, strategic advice about your business just playing like a podcast episode.
So this whole system gives you immediate visual graphs, professional business analysis you'd normally pay a consultant a lot for, easy explanations of complex data, and truly actionable recommendations to increase profit. You're basically getting to study your own business insights on the go, turning numbers into strategy effortlessly.
Exactly. And using this, you can pinpoint specific things, like the best launch times for seasonal stuff, which designs are making you the most money, when to run holiday campaigns, how to optimize pricing, even deep customer behavior patterns. It's all about enabling smart, informed growth, letting one person manage complex stuff.
So how does this advanced analytics system specifically help a one-person business really thrive against bigger competitors who have whole teams doing this?
It basically gives a solo entrepreneur the power of an analytics team and a CFO, but for almost no cost. Levels the playing field.
Sponsor.
So what does this all really mean when we step back, when we distill it down? Building a profitable one-person AI business. It isn't just about chasing the newest, shiniest tools or trying to perfectly copy what someone else is doing right now. It feels deeper than that. Yeah, it's really about solving actual problems with proven systems, systems that work. The approach we've talked about is different because it's grounded in a real income-generating business. Every tool, every workflow has been tested. In the real world, you're creating your own unique value, focusing on sustainable, steady growth, not just chasing quick wins or trends.
So your next steps seem pretty clear from this deep dive into the principles. First, really lean into step 1. Use AI strategically. Let it help you find a genuine market gap that you feel you can actually fill well.
Then, design your workflow. Map out those specific AI tools that will be your personal assembly line for your idea. Choose your platform wisely. Go where your ideal customers already are, where they hang out online naturally.
Fourth, create that professional branding. Use tools like Canva. Make sure you look polished, trustworthy right from the start. Build that instant credibility. And finally, plan for growth. Set up your analytics workflow as soon as you have that first bit of sales data. Don't wait until you're drowning in numbers.
And remember, that creator in the original story, they got their first sales within 2 weeks using these exact methods. Now, your timeline might be different, of course. Everyone's journey is unique. But the core system works if you follow it consistently, with dedication. It's about that disciplined execution.
The AI business opportunity is definitely real. It's incredibly powerful, but only if you approach it strategically, with genuine problem solving at the heart of it, not just looking for shortcuts or easy money. It requires, I think, a thoughtful and curious approach.
So for you, our listener, here's something to maybe mull over as you go about your day. A provocative thought, perhaps. What genuine problem do you truly understand, deep down, something you feel confident you could solve better than anyone else, using the incredible nuanced power of AI? Go find that unique gap, your gap.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, we really hope this helps you build something amazing out there.